Round one, we've got the choice playing first, and that's a keep. That is a keep. Got both colors, got some 2-drops. Cannot ask for much more than that. A little bit of blue. Nice. Kind of need to get the invasive species out if I want to eventually play this siege worm. Well, maybe I don't. Alright, I think we just drop the generator servant and then we chill. And then the turn after that, we get to play the Willforged Golem. I guess actually I can play the Siege Worm, so I'll probably do that instead. I think, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Next turn we got a 5-5 Trampler coming in. Turn 4, 5-5 Trampler attacking. Not too shabby. I guess I could eat a Peel from Reality, but that's not the end of the world. Coral Barrier. Alright. Dropping the old Siege Worm. Let's get that ooh, double Siege Worm? Pretty nasty. Alright, let me make sure I'm doing math correctly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Give me 2. Not that first one. There you go. Let's get out the big man. Get in with the big man. I can play another big man next turn too, technically. Alright. Technically, I can still attack with that Siege Worm, so that's not the end of the world. Invasive species also does a little bit of cleanup duty on that stab wound, but I think our priority is getting that second Siege Worm out right now, to be honest. Let's do math again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, same as last time. All right, let's do this again. So you give me 2. You are this and that guy. Alright, got a little lifelink online. Thankfully he's got no high power guys, so guess that's not the end of the world. Alright, just leaving up that lifelink. Let's see here. Ooh, spicy. So, new plan. Now we're just bashing in for 10. Huh. Not exactly what I was expecting. Well, let's kill Mr. Lifelink then. Alright. Shadow Cloak Vampire. Alright. Very shadowy. Very shadowy. What you got for me? Land. Well, looks like I can get Mr. Willforged Golem out there. So I attack with Siege Worm. He's going to block with a couple dudes. I'll kill a couple dudes. Then play a big dude. Alright, well, looks like we're killing Shadowcloak Vampire and a Research Assistant. Follow up with Willforged Golem. Alright, I remember passing that. Alright, so it looks like the plan now is... Geez, he just gets all his dudes back and then starts lifelinking, huh? Quite the game flipper. Guess we drop a couple more creatures and then pass the turn? I think I'll just play Invasive Species 1. Bounce tapped land, play tapped land, play Invasive Species 2. Bounce a land. And pass. think I'm going to bring Hot Soup in for this match. That way I can get past the old Soul of Innistrad. Military intelligence. Interesting. And a Path Mage for some unblockability. Yeah, this is going to be a big deal. I'm not quite sure how to stop this. He can just infinitely return dudes to his hand. That seems very powerful. Alright, so swing with these three. He blocks an invasive species. Then maybe does some tactical blocking on... I think I have to. Can I cannot sit around. I really can't. I don't see any way sitting around is going to win me this game with infinite return to his hand. I mean, I could just sit and hope and sit and wait until I get a Titanic Growth. That seems completely out of the question. Absolutely out of the question. I think we just got to swing team here. And by team, I mean Golem and a couple species. Kind of surprised he blocked that one. All right. Yep, they're going to die, so we'll do that. And then let's go ahead and give Trample to either one. It's the same amount of damage either way. Get in for one. And follow up with this dude. And we'll pass. Hmm. You have to pay the life to keep it alive. Wow. Got the win. Beat that Soul of Innistrad. That was awesome. All right. Game 2. Let's bring in the Hot Soup. Got a good feeling about that in this match. Still like the Ranger's Guile. Want that protection from Stab Wound. And potentially Bounce as well, I suppose. What do I cut for Hot Soup? For Hot Soup, what do we cut? I've got 20 creatures, so I mean, cutting a creature doesn't seem out of line. He's got 1/3s for days. Maybe I cut the Torch Fiend. I don't think we saw any artifacts out of him, so let's do that. Cuts our low end a little bit, but whatevs. Let's try this again. I don't think I've got anything else, right? No. Let's try this again. Yeah, this looks like a good hand. What's nice about this hand is we get a turn 3 Thundering Giant, potentially. Hot soup! There it is. I remember to play it turn 1 this time. If you recall, I forgot to play it turn 1 couple matches, or a couple thingamabobbers ago, and actually I ended up losing because of it. Not playing hot soup on turn 1 cost me a game, legitimately, so hopefully I've learned my lesson since then. Turn 3 Thundering Giant. My issue with that, pretty redundant, isn't it? He's already got haste. That guy gives him haste. I see the issue. Alright, now I have to think about this. Let's see. Yeah, I think we gotta go for the Generator Servant instead. Although, well, because next turn I can play a Siege Worm. It's a little too good to pass up, especially with that hot soup out there. Did he sideboard into the Fester Gloom? We shall never know. I guess if he does, he'll kill his own Welkin turn, so I don't really care. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 7. Once again. 7's a magic number. I'm really digging these turn 4 5/5 tramplers. And next turn we got the Thundering Giant, which is also very good. Oh, Peel from Reality, huh? Pretty money play on his part. I gotta give him credit for that. Next turn we'll just slam the old Thundering Giant. Although I guess I can just play it again, can't I? Maybe I'll just play Siege Worm Hasty again. Although, I don't know. Now I'm not as convinced. I mean, I can't get in with my Generator Servant anyway. Maybe it's the better idea. M15 Pathmage. Alright. Unfortunately, that can block the Thundering Giant, but no matter. We'll do it anyway. Although, I guess I could do a better setup, couldn't I? Attack with Siege Worm, play Invasive Species, bounce land, next turn do Thundering Giant. Otherwise, I'm just trading a Thundering Giant for an M15 Pathmage, which is not terribly exciting. Not my favorite trade. Are there black spells in this format that deal damage? Yeah, Covenant of Blood, I guess, technically would kill my Siege Worm with the Hot Soup equipped. So equipping Hot Soup here seems wrong. Let's see. Alright, I think I just swing Siege Worm, play Invasive Species. I don't know, bounce a Hot Soup and replay it. That works too, I guess. Hmm. Still trying to set up my Thundering Giant. Good card to have. Very good card to have. So I could equip, yeah, I might as well equip it actually, because I can't think of any other damaging spells besides Covenant of Blood, and Covenant of Blood would kill the Kurd Chieftain anyway, so actually doesn't matter. Alright, so I guess technically I can't block because otherwise I'd have to trade with my Chieftain, so we're just going to go ahead and take 5 here. So I could pump the Chieftain, but guess we're going to die to the backswing anyway, huh? 7 mana. Let's just get the Chieftain out there. I mean, I guess technically I don't have to devote it. Basically just have to attack with the Chieftain. But if he has a bounce spell, kind of dead. I guess I'm not dead. I think I just attack Chieftain. That's what I do. That's the ticket. No, but then he can still crack back with the... I guess I'm dead next turn regardless because of the Path Mage, so let's just get in there. If I give him trample, I deal the same amount of damage. So yeah, let's give him trample. Or is that going to be a problem? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think we still win. Beautiful. Got there. Surprisingly close match. Look at that. Beat Soul of Innistrad. This guy had a good deck. A lot of bounce, removal, all day, cheap spells. Yeah, that guy had a good deck. Glad to see the removal-less deck beat him. Hot Soup. Doing something. I'll see you guys round 2.